Yo, everybody, good to see you. Hope you're all having a good day. Hi, my name is Lampy, small-time illustrator, football-sized moth. I do a lot of drawing streams, occasional gaming streams, and sometimes some live 2D rigging streams. And today is one of those gaming streams today. Oh, there it is. Today we're going to be playing some Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. But before we get started on that, one thing. Icaros, thank you for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. Let's give a shout out to Icaros. And if you haven't checked them out, I highly recommend that you do. They play a good variety of games. It's very chill and very fun time over there. Very funny streams. And if you got to take care of things, go take care of those things. Never feel bad about raiding and running, because that's what raids are all about. But if you decide to stick around, I greatly appreciate that. I hope you enjoy your stay. How was the game over there, Icaros? How you be? I hope things are well. I hope things are good. I also need to move that chat box a little bit. Let me just move that. Actually, no, I think that one should be good where it is. Welcome on in there, Zerates. Hope everybody's doing well. And, oh, right, as I was saying earlier. So, we're going to be playing some Soul Reaver, the remake. I've been wanting to play this game for God knows how long. But I wanted to find the right time to do so. It literally took an entire year before I could actually play this game. And I just realized that right now. Jesus Christ, it's been a whole year. Huh. Not gonna lie, that's a little unsettling when you think about it. But yeah. But before we get into Soul Reaver, there is a bit of story that we have to cover first before we could jump into this game. Because from what I've learned, there are some characters that pop up that don't really have much of too much of an introduction, because there was an entirely different game that popped up way before it called Blood Omen 1. Or just Blood Omen, however you want to go about it. Because of that, there was a lot of lore and a lot of history and a lot of stuff going on before all of that, so there isn't really, but how do I put it? But because of that, Soul Reaver 1 and 2, they don't really talk too much about it. It's like one of those things where if you know, you know. If you don't know, maybe it's not that important. It's that kind of thing. Also, welcome on in there, Zelda. Boogie. Arcos Ren. Icaros. What's TER? Is that the Elden Ring? What is that? Lampy is amazing, wonderful, talented, lovely, adorable, and cute. Lies and slander, I know you, and welcome on in there, Zelda. Hello, all. Are there any plans set for tonight? Indeed, there do be some plans. How about yourself? How was the stream? I hope it was good. How was X4 Foundations? What is X4 Foundations? Thank you. Hope you're well as well. Yeah, absolutely. Well, we'll get into that later. Okay, doing well, thanks. It's insane how a whole year can pass by as quickly as it does. Right? I could swear it was... Actually, in all honesty, I could swear it was still 2023, and yet here we are. It's already, like, at the end of 25. It's already been 3 years since... Almost 3 years since then. TER is the Terran faction in X4, in the X4 game I was playing. Oh, fair. Yo, nice. I completely understand now. Kind of. What type of game is that? Is that like one of those, overhead games? Like, not overhead. Top-down games like, what's it called? XCOM? Or StarCraft? No, StarCraft is, real-time strategy. Hey, you know what I mean. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into talking about Blood Omen. Because before we get into anything, we gotta talk a bit about Blood Omen. We gotta talk about a bit of the lore going on there. Now, what is the lore of Blood Omen? I'm gonna let you know. Also, welcome on in there, Daka. Hope you're doing well. So, there's a land called Nosgoth. And it's filled with a couple of vampires, a couple of humans, a couple of all sorts of things. It's your classic dark fantasy setting. And in that fantasy setting, there's this ancient artifact that keeps the land... How do I put it? It keeps the land intact. Called the Pillars of Nosgoth. They're one of the big centerpieces, one of the big wonders of that world. And like I said, it keeps their land intact. In that time, they have guardians for those pillars, and those guardians are technically, yeah, they basically guard the pillars. They maintain the pillars. They make sure that, they're, well, I guess maintained is the best word for it. Now, along with those guardians, there's one major role player in that setting, and that is called the Scion of Balance. That one is like I guess you could call that like the metaphorical pillar to the actual literal pillars. And if something were bad to happen to that person, it wouldn't really bode well for a lot of people, especially since that Scion of Balance is actually dating one of the other guardians. So yeah, if something bad were happen to that one, it would mess up everything. It would really, really mess up the guardians that are maintaining these pillars. Take a wild guess what happens. That's right, the Scion of Balance, the main one, yeah, she gets murdered. By who? We haven't gotten to that point yet. But because she got murdered, and the person who found her was one of the guardians, specifically one of the guardians with psychic powers, who is also her partner, he absolutely loses it. And because he loses it, everyone else loses it. Now, while you're wondering why everyone else loses it, well, here's the other funny thing. Apparently, all the guardians of these pillars are emotionally, spiritually, and mentally linked together. So if one of them loses their marbles, everybody loses their marbles. And thus, the crumbling of these pillars begins. The other funny thing is, whenever one of those guardians is killed off, there would happen to be a replacement. And since the Scion of Balance was killed off, they already had a replacement. Enter the whole name Legacy of Cain. Because we had a vampire named Cain. Well, technically not a vampire. We had a nobleman named Cain. And he ends up going through, how do I put it? He too ends up getting assassinated. But unlike everyone else that would normally just get assassinated or killed and this turn into a ghost, instead, one of those other guardians from before, they decide, I got an idea. Brings Cain back from the dead using this artifact called the Heart of Darkness. Now, what's the Heart of Darkness? We'll get into that later. But yeah, brings back Cain with that heart and turns him into a vampire, allowing him to get his vengeance on those that killed him in the middle of the woods, which was just some random thugs. Or at least he thought it was some random thugs. After he got his powers and, got his vampirism and got used to it, he went back over to there. He went over to their camp specifically, slaughtered everybody, and he thought, well, all in a day's work. Turns out, no, that really wasn't the case, because, obviously, them being a bunch of random thugs, granted, a bunch of random thugs, sure, they would probably be able to take on a single nobleman, but for them to know that was the case, that there was just a single nobleman in that specific area in the middle of a rainy night, somebody tipped them off. Or more accurately, somebody orchestrated it for them. Now, who orchestrated that? Well, he has to go and find all of that out. But in order for him to find all of that out, he has to do the necromancer that brought him back a favor. He needs to go and kill off all the other guardians of the pillars. Because in order for the pillars to be cleansed of their insanity, all of the guardians need to be killed off so they could be replaced with new guardians. Because right now, even if they did assign new guardians, they would just pop up insane as well. They would just hop into their assigned role, get corrupted by the remaining ones, and it would be a never-ending cycle. So in order to fix that, they need a clean slate. Everybody needs to go. Every single one of them needs to be removed in order to clean these pillars. So Kane goes on the classic video game fetch quest, beat up every boss until he makes it to the end. During that time, he finds out, well, we're gonna skip over this whole story about no, we can't skip over the Nemesis, I forgot. We need to bring up the Nemesis specifically for a very important part, but we'll talk about that one later. Anyway, well, actually, yeah, we can talk about that one right now. While he's going on his mission to kill all of these guardians off, there's a war, or there's an invasion approaching. There's an army, a really, really powerful army that is just here to absolutely, for the lack of a better term, trample the land. Trample everybody in sight. Everything goes. Why? We'll also get into that later. So, in order for Kane to stop that, because one, he needs to first clean up Nosgoth, but what's the point of cleaning up Nosgoth if it's absolutely going to get destroyed by this invading army? So he has to take care of that. He tries to get an army from this one king, but this king is depressed. Needs to go save a princess or something like that. Saves princess, gets the king's army to aid him, and they go off to go fight this battle against this nemesis, as they call him. They lose outright. No hope at all whatsoever. Absolutely decimated. Their army's no chance. And the trampling continues. So Kane, no other choice, uses an artifact that he got from this crazy wizard, this crazy oracle, to go back in time. Where he went back in time to was the what was the word? He went back in time to the front of the castle of where the Nemesis was, and he goes to storm in before the invasion begins, only to find out that this guy, this warlord, he's just a kid. Turns out he went way far back. Like, before this warlord even became a warlord, he was just a king. Modest king, as a matter of fact. A king that the people worshipped, in a way. They worshipped this king like a god. And he sees this king, this kid, talking to somebody. He's talking to that oracle that gave Kane that artifact for some reason. I don't remember all the details. I don't know. I don't even remember if it was you know what? Don't worry about the details about the artifact. Just know that Kane had an artifact, sent him back in time. He finds out that the oracle that he was talking to all these times before, turns out he's the one that leads the king into becoming this crazy warlord. Also, a Kiwi, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the Moth crew. I hope you enjoy your stay. By the way, you're lampy now. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. So, after finding this out, Kane realizes there's a golden opportunity right here. Because since he isn't some crazy warlord yet, that probably means he doesn't have a lot of battle experience, which means in a one-to-one fight, he's probably got a good shot. So when the oracle disappears, Kane takes this opportunity, fights this king, fights this kid, kills this kid, and he looks at it like, well, that's the end of that. And uses the artifact to go back to his present time. If he killed that person, therefore, killing that person means the Nemesis no longer exists. Therefore, that warlording army will also no longer exist, which means he should be in the clear. The nation should be in the clear. He could go back to his mission. He goes back to his present day, only to find out that vampires are being massacred all across the land. It is a literal witch hunt, except with vampires. with this witch hunt instead of vampires, he finds out that the reason why this witch hunt is existing is because somebody let out the information that this kid that was worshipped by many people across his kingdom was ruthlessly, brutally, and cold-bloodedly murdered by some vampire. And who happens to be at the head of this angry mob that is hunting down vampires? That's right, none other than the Oracle that was there talking to that kid about raising an army and just destroying whatever was in his path. That's right. It turns out that the Oracle had set up everything. He planned for Cain to be there to hear this. Well, first, he planned on setting the army up. Then he planned for Cain to show up at that right moment. I think that's why he gave him the artifact in the first place. So Cain could go back in time, see the conversation happen, kill that kid, and give him an excuse to hunt down vampires, because he wants each and every one of them gone, and he is accomplishing that pretty well, to the point where Cain is the only vampire left. Also, another big surprise, that Oracle happened to be one of the guardians of the pillars. So hey, two birds, one stone. Cain kills that guardian, wipes him out, however at a steep cost of losing every vampire in existence except for himself. After he manages to do that, there's only two more guardians left. One of the guardians turns out to be the necromancer that brought him back to life in the first place, which just killed one of the previous guardians. So now, all Cain has left is to kill the necromancer. That is it. That is all. Kill the necromancer, and then boom, all the guardians are dead, and then they could reset the entire thing. He does so. Kills the necromancer. Necromancer turns into a demon. He kills that demon, and then boom. It is clear. It is done. Wiped out all of them. It is over. Except, y'all remember when I mentioned the Scion of Balance? And how when she was murdered, a Scion of Balance was replaced, but also corrupted by the pillars, or by the other guardians? And that's how I started the story of Legacy of Cain, hence the name Legacy of Cain. Yeah! Turns out Cain was that Scion of Balance, as I mentioned earlier, which means he is also insane. And the ghost of the previous Scion of Balance, who's been guiding him most of the way through, lets him know, you're the last one. If you basically, for the lack of a better term, off yourself, then everything will be clear, everything will be clean, and then the healing process can begin. Now, Cain is now stuck with a very, very difficult decision. Kill yourself and restore the lands that have been corrupted and that are dying in front of you, or don't kill yourself and watch the world die. He's also a vampire, so it's not really gonna get like it's not gonna be very, what's the word I'm looking for? He's a vampire, so he'll be able to live through all of this. But it's really hard to say, like, again, like I said, he'll live through all of this, but he'll watch the world die. So what sort of choice does he make? What sort of choice does he make indeed? Throw his own life away to save the world? Or save himself? And yeah, throw the world away to save himself. We're gonna find out. In the meantime, first, let's catch up some things. Spaceship Universe Sandbox? Ah, fair. Yo, that sounds like a pretty cool game right there. Welcome on in there, Tron. How you be? Good to see you there, Spock. How old is this game? That is a good question. I was in middle school when this game came out. Okay, the remake came out last year. How old this game is beforehand? I know I was in like middle school when this game first came out, so early 2000s, maybe late 90s. Also, let's give a shout out to Nev. If you haven't checked out Nev's Staria, they are currently on a hiatus right now, but they are currently working on some things, working on some projects in the background. And how you be there, Nev? Hope things are going well. Hope things are good. How you be? I hope you're having a good day there, buddy. All right, let's see. Also, good to see you there, Dino Seeker and Tima. Thank you for this 16 months. I greatly appreciate it. Let's give a shout out. I'm okay, just busy? Me too. Me too. Life be crazy, am I right? Alright, there we go, folks. Go check out Tima. They play a good variety of games. Very, very chill times. No matter what sort of game it is, it's going to be a very chill time. So if you like chill streams, that's a good place to go. And I highly recommend it. Penspin? Wait. Oh, also, thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the hydrate. Zerates and... yeah, Zerates and Boogie. Thank you for the pen spin there, Spock. Also, where is Pen? Hold on a minute. Pen. Ah, it doesn't spin. Don't worry about it. We'll figure that out. Either way, thank you for redeeming pen spin. But yeah, so now that we caught up with everything, or at least to the best of my ability. Also, welcome on in there, Dino Seeker. I'm doing okay. I got a lot of things to work on soon, but I'm doing all right. How about yourself? So, with that being said, what choice did Cain make? Let's find out. First, we also got to shut off the music. All right, everybody. Shh. Cinema.
Cain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I stood with Cain and my brethren at the dawn of the Empire. I have served him a millennium. Over time, we became less human and more divine. Cain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow. Until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony. There was only one possible outcome. Eternal damnation. I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the Lake of the Dead. Cast him in. Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. An eternity passed, and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
So as we could see, Cain probably didn't go with the first choice of saving the world.
I know you, Raziel. You are worthy.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
You did not survive the abyss, Raziel. I have only spared you from total dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
I am destroyed.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Cain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in. And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth. There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies. Redeem yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself. Settle your dispute with Cain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to reave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul reaver. My angel of death.
Looking hungry? He do be looking hungry. I mean, where's it gonna go, though? Close enough. Alright. Also, welcome on in there, everybody. Good to see you there. Conch. Spock. Hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate there, Lil. I greatly appreciate it. And since you're here, we gotta give a shout out to Lil. If you haven't checked them out, I highly recommend that you do. They play the repos, they play a good variety of games. It's a very funny time over there. Oh yeah, okay, so going back to it. Is that a Shoggoth? I mean... Squid monster. It's a squid from the underground, the underworld. Maybe. But yeah. So, as you can see, we now know which choice Cain picked. He picked himself over the world. Made some new vampires. How did that happen? We'll find out. And he sent one of his generals into, he sent one of his generals to go take a swim. Right. Also, fun fact, in this game, vampires, well, I'll just let the game explain that one to you. I'll just leave that one for the game to explain. It'll explain it, don't worry.
These gates twist space, laying a path across great spans.
Lurk, alright, you do your lurking. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you have a good day, a better tomorrow, and a great week. You take care now there, Homicide. Sounds like one way to empty the wheel of time to me. If all souls are stuck, denied their fate. Yeah, that's why this god doesn't like vampirism. Or as he says, You gonna take it as a yes? Yeah.
You are weak. You must feed.
And I'm not reading that one there, Spock. I know what you're doing.
I have no desire for blood.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You have become a devourer of souls. To sustain your strength, You must hunt the lost spirits of the underworld and consume the souls of your enemies.
So Kane is the guy who threw this guy into the acid whirlwind? Yeah, basically. Oops. No, there's the button. He basically was the one that commanded, you know, the other vampires to just toss him in. Because this dude had wings and it was like, all right, I've seen enough nonsense for one day. Hey, why can't I jump? Am I missing something? I might be missing something. Well, no, that can't be the case. Oh, I know what I'm missing. I gotta crouch first. There we go. I still remember this game, kind of. Super jump.
Your wings, though ruined, are not without purpose. Take hold of them as you leap, and they will carry you across this chasm.
I wish logic actually worked like that. Also, fun fact, folks, I was planning on making an asset for the robe over his face, as well as the wings, but I didn't have enough time for the robe. And as for the wings, I thought, that's a little too much. No one's even gonna see those ones anyway.
Scabrous wretches are these?
So I just opted out for the sword arm.
Of the underworld. Their feral hunger has claimed countless souls, spirits who now shall never find their rest.
Dang, those things look nasty. Also, what's the word I'm looking for? This is actually the first time I'm even looking at the details on... This is the first time I'm looking at the graphics of this remake, with the exception of the trailer and the promotional. So, I'm kind of running into this one semi-blind. I know what the beginning stages look like, but outside of that, the rest of the game...
These portals are your conduit between the spectral and material realms.
I'm about to find out what everything else looks like.
You may gather matter and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing, however. Your strength must first be fully restored. You require no conduit to return to this plane. You may abandon your physical body at any time.
Also, hold on a minute. I just realized something. I must have pushed a button here, because this is PS2 graphics. Oh, there we go. I was wondering for a second, like, hey, wait a minute, what's this graphics here? Hold on a second. Supposed to be playing the remake. Why does this look like PS1? Because I accidentally pushed the wrong button. There we go. You winning, champ? We'll find out. Also, welcome on in there, Morty. Hold on a minute. We gotta give a shout out. Go check out Morty. They do a lot of arting. They do a variety of games. No, wait. Yeah, they do a variety of games. They do a lot of arting. They also do voices. Go check them out. Really awesome people. Blind except for the old memories of the original release version of the trailer. Yeah. That part too. I will say, like, I have played this game before, so I kind of know what I'm doing. With the exception of not remembering how everything else works. Oh, this is the wrong thing. Wait, this should be the right thing, right?
You have much to learn, Raziel. When you are ready, this barrier will be dissolved.
Gotcha. Decided to put the... Wait, was that? Decided to put the remasters on Steam on my wish list. Yeah, same. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. And thank you for stopping by. I greatly appreciate that. Now I'm trying to figure out what on earth button am I supposed to be pushing. Oh, wait, there we go.
Sustain your strength to prolong your
Why is it the X
manifestation in
button?
the physical world.
whatever.
If you fail to feed or absorb too many wounds, this fragile matter will dissolve.
Looks interesting so far. Yeah.
You
I
are
will
young
say,
yet,
though...
Raziel. You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to the spirit world. Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift. It stands as thin as air.
Alright, so... water destroys the body. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's the X button that does that. Good to know, good to know. Yo! Doomington, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good day there, buddy.
These creatures.
Do you not recognize them? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
That's impossible. These foul, scuttling beasts could not be kin of our high blood.
Do you suppose that time stood still for you, Raziel? Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
So water is staying there, or standing there menacingly. Yes. I think that's also why they started it to look green at first, because they wanted to remind you, like, yeah, water, acid, stay away from water. He has a modest amount of Wait, what are we talking about? Oh. Whoops. Anyway, time to head back. Okay, so I can't go back from there. Oh, there we go. Let's try this again. Okay, not that way. What about here? Not there? Here? Let's try this way. Yeah. I think I'm almost had that one. Let me try this again. You know what? That's okay. Oh, you know what? I got an idea. I just realized how I could get up there. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Alright, there. I know what I'm doing. I remember this game. Taking me a minute, but we'll get there.
I knew my opponent's weaknesses, having suffered them myself. Physical wounds are fleeting. Vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved. Vampires need only fear those wounds that impale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch. I would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
So what I'm hearing is these vampires picked a horrible place to be feasting. Alright, off you go.
Unfettered from the flesh,
Ow.
a creature's soul fades swiftly into the spectral realm. Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
Rude. I'm in the middle of whooping some butt. Do you mind? Anyway, be right back. Where's that soul? Oh, I guess that soul's gone. Alright, come here, you. Alright, into the sun you go. Get all that sunny D.
Your physical prowess surpasses what you knew in life. Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
I was wondering for a second. Okay, so I'm gonna be accidentally switching between the graphics on this game. Not intentionally, but it's gonna happen from time to time. Right there should be good. Oh, I'm one short. Move it one more time. Right there should be good. Time to jump. And we're all set. Okay, I've been playing too much Elden Ring Night Rain because I'm trying to dash, and I keep forgetting this isn't one of those games. Oh. Yoink. I'll be taking one of these.
My God. The sanctuary of the clans reduced to ruin. Beyond these walls lay the pillars of Nosgoth, the seat of Kain's empire. How humble it now appeared, collapsing into the dust of its former magnificence. And yet, I had only just emerged. In the instant between my execution and resurrection, centuries had apparently passed.
This world is wrecked with cataclysms. The earth strains to shrug off the pestilence of Kain's parasitic empire. The fate of this world was preordained in an instant by a solitary man. Unwilling to martyr himself to restore Nosgoth's balance, Kain condemned the world to the decay you see. In that moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teeters on the brink of collapse. Its fragile balance cannot hold.
I don't know, there's something about looking at the older graphics that's just almost nostalgic. Also, Sherbert, welcome on in. Okay, well, two things. I want to bring up... okay. Now that Morty actually brought it up, I'm surprised Raziel has this much cake, considering that, you know, he's literally flayed by water. Second, welcome on in there, Sherbert. Folks, go check out Sherbert. I highly recommend it. They do a lot of arting. It's very funny, chill streams over there. If you're a fan of No Man's Sky, that's a good place to go. I'm trying to burn you. Burn. There we go. Oh, well, I guess I don't need this no more. We'll be taking this, though. Or at least I'm going to try. But yeah. Hope you're having a good day there, Sherbert. Hope you're enjoying your week. Thanks for the shout out. Yeah, no problem. No, thank you for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, let me see. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Hope everyone has a reason to smile today. So far, so good. It's a chill weekend. Getting to play Legacy of Kain. I've been wanting to play this game literally all year last year. So we're finally there. Yeah. Hand me your soul so I can take my stick back. Oh, wait. Well, then again, it's also limiting. I wanted to pick up one of the torches and just start burning all the rest of the vampires, but then I realized I can only kill one at a time. Can I chuck this the right way? Let me see if I can chuck this. Nice. I love this game. Now, I will say, folks, this is only a graphical update, so bear in mind some of the characters may look a bit clunky, even with their new updated designs. They may look a little off, a little wonky. You'll see what I mean when we get there. I just finished probably the best art piece I've done in such a long time. Yo, what kind of art did you make? And did you post it in the Discord? Also, I saw that somebody tried to enter the Discord. If you just got to give me a moment on that one. I gotta manually add people to the Discord nowadays, so do not worry about that. At the end of the stream, I will see who tried to enter, and I'll give them the role, is what I'm trying to say. So do not worry. You will be added to the Discord at the end of the stream. And I will notify you when you're in. So yeah, basically right now we're on a murder spree. We're trying to go find the guy who ordered us to be knocked into the death spiral, the death whirlwind. We're off to go give him a taste of his own medicine. We're gonna go stab him. That is the intent, is to go stab Kate.
This, at least, had remained constant. The endlessly swirling vortex of the abyss, my tomb, and the womb of my rebirth. Though much of Nosgoth's landscape had changed, these cliffs gave me my bearings. My clan territory was to the west. I was anxious to see how my descendants had fared during the centuries of my absence.
Hold up, I want to go see that. I want to go see that whirlwind right quick, because I missed it on the first run. Oh, it really hasn't changed. No real update on that. Yeah, no matter what I switch back and forth, it doesn't matter, it's still the same thing. Okay, fair enough. Alright, let's see. I have not posted it yet, since the person who's in it aren't debuting until tomorrow. As soon as I get the go-ahead, I'm posting it everywhere. Ah, sounds good, sounds good. I can't wait to see it there, Sherbert. I bet it looks awesome. Well, some mechanics are a teensy bit tweaked due to it being an engine rebuild instead of an OG game core, running in an emulation. Ah, true. Yeah, but I mean like the poses. The poses are still a little wonky because I guess they wanted to keep it as accurate to the previous game, which I don't mind at all. The fact that they decided, oh, hey. Oh, well, that was fast. Yoink. Soul handed over. I require soul. Your soul in particular. Well, actually, no, not in particular. I just wanted it. Oh, that definitely sounds like boss music. Alright, let's see. Sent it to you if you'd like to see it. Alright, sounds good, sounds good. I'll have to check it out afterwards. After we beat up whoever this is. Oh, it's just a bunch of grunts. Alright, come here. Just gonna smack them around. Slap them real good. Alright, now if you don't mind, I'm just gonna go nab this soul. I'm gonna go nab this. Whoops. If we could just stand still right there. Actually, you know what? Can I nab one of these? I can't. You know what? I want to barbecue a vampire. Come here, you. Ain't nothing like good old-fashioned undead barbecue. Now we're just gonna put vampires on the menu of necro sandwiches. There we go. Nice and cooked. Look at them go. Very, very charbroiled. Who wants a piece of vampire? I'll be taking that soul, though. Yoink. Gotta head out. Enjoy the cane session. All right there, Icaros. Thank you again for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you have a good night, a better tomorrow, and a great week. You take care now there, friend. Okay, is that just a pike? Not gonna lie, I kind of want this. This looks cool. I want to stab people with the stick.
Utter desolation. My once proud kin wiped from this world like excrement from a boot. I knew the hand that wrought this deed.
I also forgot to say, this is what I meant by the dialogue in this game makes you, especially when you're younger, yeah, especially when you're a lot younger, it's one of those dialogues that make you question what on earth they just said. Like, okay, where, I need a dictionary. Like, excrement from a poop. Yeah. Come here, you. Just need to beat them up a little bit. Also, yo, Plague, welcome on in. How you be? I hope you're having a good day there, buddy. All right, more barbecue time. Off you go. We're surfing a vampire all over the place today. It's a shame it kind of dissolves quickly. It's kind of like, they're kind of like, what's it called? Cotton candy in water. They vanish the moment you find, or yeah, they vanish the moment you drop them in. Hold up, just beat you up a little more. Thank you. All right, roasted toast. I love barbecue. Ooh, water. Nope. Not that direction, other way. Oh, you were eating? Hey, me too. Hold on a minute. Wait right there. Let me go find a torch. Yeah. All right. I guess that's soulstone. Where can I stab you? Alright, I found the proper weapon. Hold on a minute right there. Let me just go grab this. You stay right there, and yeah. I'm gonna take that soul now, thank you. Now, do you come back? Because I kind of want that soul, and I kind of need you to come back and give me that soul. You know what? It's fine. I don't need it. Let's see. Let's also give a shout out. Plague. Plague does the streaming. Plague, pretty cool people. Go check out Plague when you get the chance. Always wanted to play this game. I highly recommend that you do. Like, if you want some interesting story, this is a good, this is a good game to try out. And with all the graphical updates in comparison to where it originally was, for those of you that don't know, this is what it looked like back in the late 90s to early 2000s. This is what they turned it into now. I think it came out pretty well. Let's open up that door. Also, for those of you that don't know where we are right now, we're currently in Raziel's old base. His old, this is where his clan used to be. This is where his, his base of operations once were. His fortress, if you will. And what you may not know is that these vampires are not part of his clan. These vampires are part of a different clan, a different general. That's why Raziel is looking at this place like, Jesus, one, this place looks like a dump, and two, where is everybody? Where's the team? Where's the crew? Where's his people? That's what he's exploring to find out. He's exploring, running around, trying to see who's left. Anybody home, or is it just someone else's people? Hey, rude. Come here, you. You know what? Shish kebab. Impale 10 vampires. Nice. Then urn. Oh, okay, I understand how that one works. I can't turn that. What's this do? Oh, there goes that bridge. I like the little dance they do when they burn them alive. I know, right? Also, I apologize. I just realized that that message was there. Yeah, you know what? Let's burn them right quick. Let's try that again. Let's look at the little dance they do. I don't need that stick. I see another one that we could use later.
No!
There's a person. Actual people.
I didn't recognize these flayed racks of flesh. Their scent was vampiric. They gnawed
There goes
upon
that
their
people.
victim's carcass like dogs.
A little expired, but will do. Wow, they caved him in real quick. You know, I never really considered it before until seeing this imagery. Like, yeah, they just opened them up. Like, they really did scrounge on his organs. Like, they took those out immediately. For vampires, you know, they kind of, they kind of do more than just drink the blood. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of blood on the ground. Are we sure these are really vampires? Also, ad starting. Goodbye, everybody. Spare ribs. I mean, that's the only thing they spared, in all honesty. They spared the ribs. Everything else, like, nah, they snagged everything. Also, Kui, welcome on in. Let's give a shout out to Kui. If you haven't checked out Kui, I highly recommend that you do. They play a good variety of games. They play a lot of Elden Ring, Night Rain. A lot of fun over there. And thank you for the quack. I greatly appreciate that. Also, did anybody hear the quack? Did it go off? I'm not sure if the quack went off or if it's just low on my end. Can I pick this up? I could throw rocks. Okay, you know what? I am taking this opportunity. Oh. I guess that didn't turn out as well as I would have hoped. All right. If you ain't trying to kill me, I ain't trying to kill you. You keep doing your thing. I'm surprised he didn't shoot.
This charnel house bore the unmistakable marks of Melchiah's clan. To what depths had our dynasty plummeted if these ghouls were the descendants of my high-born brother? Were they so debased as to recruit fledglings from the desiccated corpses here interred?
In layman's terms, his once noble army. Well, not his once noble army, but the army it was a part of. You know, Cain's legacy, all of that. You know, his dynasty, as Raziel said. It's a once proud vampiric empire. And Raziel, being one of the main generals, he recognizes these. He recognizes the flags. Wait, where did the flags go? They were up there somewhere. But yeah, he recognizes where this is. He recognizes the symbol. To realize that this is one of his fellow general kin. One of his brothers in arms. And to see that this is what is left of his brothers in arms army, instead of having proud vampires, they are just literal zombies scavenging. He then started to realize that not even just that they're vampire zombies, it's literally vampires that were scooped up out of the ground. Literally harvested from actual corpses. And Raziel is disgusted by this. But hey, them's the breaks. That's just how life works sometimes. Alright, now that we're back, welcome on in there, Narissa. How you be? I hope you're having a good day there, buddy. Folks, go check out Narissa. They like boxes. Let's give a shout out to Narissa as well. They like boxes. If you're a fan of boxes, you should go check out Narissa. They also play a good variety of games, and it's really funny too. Technically, there is a pink slime that builds up on things that it's putrefied, no iron. Oh, no iron in it, so it can't leave a puddle like that. Oh, so it can leave a puddle like that. Yeah, but that was more red than pink. Plus, that dude's body was fresh, so I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna go with it and say that was a pile of blood that they just left on the ground.
Malchiah was made last, and therefore received the poorest portion of Cain's gift.
Dude's got a neck on him.
Although immortal, his soul could not sustain the flesh, which retained much of its previous human frailty. This weakness, it seemed, was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained the underlying decay.
Yo, Toxicure, Wazzy, thank you for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, give me a second. Rude, I'm trying to talk to people. Do you mind? You know what? Just for that, you are going onto the pile. You are being served up to the guests. Hey, stop, Razio, stop throwing. I need him to go onto the grill. Ah, there you go. But yeah, welcome on in there, Wazzy. Welcome on in there, everybody stopping by from Toxicure's stream. Hi, my name is Lampy, small-time illustrator, football-sized moth. I do a lot of drawing streams, occasional gaming streams, sometimes a live 2D rigging streams. And today is one of those drawing gaming streams. We are currently playing Legacy of Kain, the remake. This is a game that I've been playing for quite some time, a long time ago, and we just finally got the opportunity to play this for the very first time on stream. Alright, let me rephrase that. I played this a long time ago, but now I finally got the chance to play the remake on stream. So, I hope you're all having a good day. I hope you all enjoy your stay. And folks, go check out Toxicure. They play it, or yeah, they play a good variety of games. They do a lot of art. It's a chaotically hilarious time over there. You're gonna enjoy yourself if you like high energy, or well, maybe not so much high energy, but if you like insanity, if you like craziness, this is a good place to go. And I hope you had a good day. And also, if you gotta take care of things, go take care of those things. Never feel bad about raiding or running, because that's what raids are all about. But if you decide to screw around, I greatly appreciate that, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Also, Flareon64, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the Moth Crew. I hope you enjoy your stay. By the way, you're lamping now. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. Whew. Also, welcome on in there, Dinoraria, Kanto Centaur, Calumet, let's see, Equistrain, Alaskan, Equistrain Alaskan. I'm pretty sure I didn't say that right, but you let me know if I did or not. Also, thank you for the hydrate and the posture check there, Flareon. I greatly appreciate it. And I think I caught up with everything. Let me double check. Lies and slander? I don't know what you're talking about. You love boxes, Narissa. And that's what everybody keeps telling me. You want to run in here? They actually did it. Yoink. Okay, not gonna lie, I'm surprised they actually... I can't believe they actually did it. Alright. Okay. Fair enough. What's down here? Oh, it's a gate. Oh, perfect. All right, back up the door we go. Or back up the stairs we go? You know what I mean. Don't worry about it. Words. Words are things. Things are words. Words mean something. They mean something to somebody. That's what meant. Also, let's go back and look at that portrait, because as for those of you may not have, for those of you that may not know what just happened, apparently this dude. Okay, so Cain gives vampires, or yeah, Cain gave his vampire generals all a gift, and his last gift to the youngest of the vampire generals, Melchiah over here, all he got was practically a middle finger, because even though he got to become a vampire, and a very powerful vampire at that, well, as Raziel mentioned before, his skin is falling off. Instead of just being undead, he is literally rotting. And I think that sucks so much. I don't think I would want to be a vampire. I think I would toss myself into the river if I had to live with ever decaying flesh for all eternity. Like, nah. Also, let's give a shout out to Brina. Go check them out. I highly recommend that you do. They play. Oh wait, I put do. Whoops. Yeah, so go check out Brina Belladonna. They also play good variety of games. Very crazy times over there. Very funny times as well. Go check them out when you get the chance. And everybody stopping by from Brina Belladonna's raid. Hi, my name is Lampy, small-time illustrator, football-sized moth. I do a lot of drawing streams, occasional gaming streams, and sometimes I like to do rigging streams. And today is one of those drawing streams. Today we're currently playing Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver, one of my favorite games. We're playing the remake. I hope you all enjoy your day. I hope you all enjoy your stay. And if you gotta take care of things, go take care of those things. Never feel bad about raiding and running, because that's what raids are all about. But if you decide to come around, I greatly appreciate that. I hope you enjoy your stay. How was things? What were you playing? Were you playing the... Wait. Yeah. How was Marvel Rivals? I hope it went well. I hope you had a lot of fun. Also, Atticus Abator. I think that's how you pronounce it. Atticus Abator. I think that's right. Maybe. Thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the Moth Crew. I hope you enjoy your stay. By the way, you're Lampy now. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. But yeah, how was Marvel Rivals? I hope it was going well. Good to see you there, PT. Let's give a shout out to PT. How y'all be? I hope it was good. And good to see it there. Happy little fire, or happy little reaper. Nightshade Raid, Nightshade Raid. Evening, Lampy. Welcome on in there, Brina. How you be? Hope things are going well. It went well? Nice, nice, nice. That's always good to hear. That's always good to know. My brain is fried. So people get the first part of the name, never the last. That's fair. I won't deny. The last part looks very difficult to say. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that looks like a tricky one. Oh, look at that. That's a lot of water. You know what? You know what? Before anything else... Nah, we don't need to. There's a vampire right over there. I'm gonna go steal his soul. Can I even make it there? I should be able to make it there. Yeah, there we go. And then we get over here. And then I go find this person, and then I steal his soul. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Perfect. I hand it over. Thank you. That was barely anything. I just realized, well, I guess they are, you know, just corpses with souls in them. So I guess the soul is already weak enough as it is. I should have considered otherwise. Or yeah, I should have considered that. Hold on right there. Let me go find oh, there it is. Come here, you. Or I guess you fly over there now. Can I just toss you into that fire? No? Okay, so I guess I do have to have that one targeted. Alright, off you go. Wait, why? Hold still. I'm trying to throw you. There we go. Alright, come back here. Just a little more, just a little more. Off you go. You've heard an elf on the shelf. Now get ready for... Oh, he's gone. Okay, fair enough. Alright, let's see. Let me also pause for a second. Let me catch up with some things right quick. Alright, let's see. Doing a little bit of comp. Ah, fair. How was the comp? I'm wishing you the best of luck, because, yeah, any shooter with with competitive or ranked, yeah, I'm wishing you the best of luck on that, because, yeah, that's, yeah. You got this, I believe. Hope your Soul Reaver is treating you well. So far, so good. I'm running low on health, but nothing that can't be fixed with just going to the other side, but I want to see how far I can make it with just this small bit of health. It's French for slaughterhouse. Ah, gotcha. What's Atticus, then? Cool. Never played this game? You should give it a shot. It has some really good dialogue, and I want to say it's pretty fun. It's a little clunky. It's definitely showing its age with the controllers. I won't deny that part. But yeah, I don't do comp very often. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. Also, welcome on in there, Acres. How you be? I hope you're having a good day there, buddy. Come here, you. I need to beat you up a bit. Okay, I need to beat you up a lot. I like a whole lot. I need you to be practically red. I need you bloodborne red. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now come here, you. I'm gonna take you on a little trip. Now, as I was saying before, like last time, come here. You've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Now get ready for, what are you again? Vampire on the Friar? Wait, hold on a minute. Hey. Hey. All right, come here, you. We're not done yet. I need your soul. So, get on the coat rack. You know what? I guess flesh sack on the coat rack. Oh, nope, there he goes. Dang, just when I found the joke for it. Whatever. I didn't want to make it funny anyway. I'm exhaustibated. I deep cleaned the master bed and bedroom of the place we'll be moving into soon. Ah, fair. Oh, exhausted. Understandable. And sorry to hear that there, friend. I mean, on one hand, you're moving into a new place. That's what's up. That's always nice to hear. Oh, that's a long dead vampire. That only means one thing, and I always hated dealing with these, but we gotta take care of what we gotta take care of.
Beware, Raziel. These wraiths are vampire spirits, fettered too long in the spectral realm. When their vampire natures adapt to this plane, they become eaters of souls. Do not allow these spirits to re-inhabit their corpses.
Come on, come down here. Come here, come here, come here. There we go, there we go. That's all I wanted. Alright, he's dead now. Time to go back to the real world. Right, I keep forgetting that I just gotta push that button. And with that, that soul should be disappearing any minute now. Wait, you're supposed to vanish. You ain't got a soul. Whatever. Either way, it's dead. So I guess that's an empty carcass now. All right, let's see. Also, Brina, thank you for the 7 stream streak. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, let's see. It's pretty good progress considering it was a deep clean. You know what? True. Congrats on that one there, by the way. What am I supposed to do here? Okay, so there's a box. Oh, I get it. Got a snag box, gotta pull it. Move to the other side so I don't end up squishing myself. Lift it up like so. I will say the only thing I'm not too big of a fan of is how Razio, just push it. Fine, whatever. I was hoping he could just push it across, but I guess that don't work. That's down there. Water, so definitely don't want to be in that direction. Maybe there? Let's try there. Or that works too. Anyway. I missed it. That's what I get for trying to speed this up. That's okay. I just got to... Where's the box? There it is. Oh yeah, what was I talking about again? Oh yeah, congrats on the move. That's what's up. Wait, does it not work like that? Don't tell me I gotta do this manually. Okay, so I can't even just bring it across that way. I gotta drop it this... Looks like I gotta drop it in this direction. And looking at the holes on the ground, I think I know what happens next. Yep, there they go. Yoink. Oh, they can still do that in this world. Understandable. Yoink. Do you mind? I'm busy. I'm trying to eat. There we go, finally. Wait, give me the stick. Give me the stick. Yeah. I was wondering why it would not do the thing. Give me the stick. There we go. Also, Ryu, welcome on in. Oh, let me see. I'm alert while I make some ramen. BRB? All right, you go get that ramen, you go get that food, and I thank you for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you have a good night. Also, I also thank you greatly for the raid. Oh, we got another vampire. Hold on a minute. Time for shish kebab time again. Ow, rude. You don't hit, I kill you. That's how this works. You let me stab you, and you don't fight back. I guess the other ones ain't moving. Does this make you a Team Edward fan? Ew. No. No, I didn't want to drop it. You know what? Whatever. How would you even say something so horrid? There's a lot of people out there right now that are probably just looking at this, hearing me talk smack about, hey, you know what, y'all, even if somebody's a Twilight fan here, come on, you were at the peak of Twilight. You know how bad it was. I'm pretty sure what I'm saying isn't the worst you've heard. That much I will definitely say. I'm pretty sure what I'm saying isn't the worst of it. Have a good eve, everyone. All right there, Sherbert. Thank you for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. And I hope you have a good night, a better tomorrow, and a great week. It's because I was talking smack about Twilight, wasn't it? Wait. Did I just do all that work just to open the door? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Right, I have to come back here. It's official. Lampy is a team. God, no. God, no to both of those. Jesus. Also, where's Soul? I need souls. Okay, fine. I'll go find souls elsewhere. Here, souls. Probably around here, right? There you are. Come here. There we go. And we're back to full health. Let's see. Edward and the werewolf were both bad choices, but I feel sorry for them that either one of the nerd. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. All right, let's flip this back over. From what I've heard, that story ended up really, really weird. I really don't know what to say about that story. There's that soul. Come here, soul. Eventually, that soul is gonna come back here. Oh, there it is. It just got stuck. How does a soul get stuck under a pillar? You know what? Okay, whatever. I ain't gonna argue with it that much. Now let's make sure that we properly... There we go. Oh, I understand what I gotta do now. Okay. I get it. I understand how this works. First, I want that soul. But anyway, what was I saying again? Oh, yeah. The only thing I remember about that story... Whoops. The only thing I remember about that story was that there was something about a baby... or a vampire baby or something like that. I don't remember. I'm just thinking, like, okay. How did y'all how did y'all get this situation to turn out worse? How did y'all pull this off? Yeah. All right, and we're across. Easy peasy. Oh. Oh, I know what I could do. Just need to move it a little bit closer over here, move it over there. One more. And so we don't get squished, we just push that. Boom, there we go. Solid. Push there. And one more block. Also, fun fact, I've only had 3 hours of sleep. That should be all the boxes. Wait, what the? Okay, I think I understand what's going on. I think I gotta flip this over. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I think I gotta flip this over somehow. Oh, wait. I understand how I gotta do this. And in you go. That was a weird way to go about it, but fine, whatever. How does a soul glow in a way that you can see? Did they use soul glow from the original Coming to America movie? I thought it was just cherry curl activator. I don't get it. I know there's a pun there, but I don't get it. Door opening time. What's here? A block. Now I know full well that this block's gotta go somewhere. I just don't know how this works. Alright, time to toss block. Okay, now we got 2 more blocks. Perhaps. Got a crazy idea. Okay, no, that doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know what those blocks are for. I'm just gonna go open this up. Wait, I was already here. Fictional product is not a pun. It's the name of Soul Glow. Figured you're... Okay. Oh, figured you... Or, yeah. Figured how... Oh, figured you asked how can a soul get stuck question. Needed an equally irrelevant question. I get it even less. I am legitimately trying to process that. I'm just standing here like, yeah, Now, hold on a minute. I was trying to process here. Am I reading that right? Moth Dogma. Okay, let me clarify on that one. That one's a hot dog. It's not a lampy moth slash dog. It's a lampy hot dog. Don't worry, we're not doing the bow wow. Although it wouldn't be the first time I've barked. Okay. Now what are these blocks for? They gotta be here for something, instead of just going back up the stair. It literally just sent me backwards, and I know this can't be the only reason it brought me. Let me look at things right quick. There's my answer. I knew I wasn't crazy just seeing 2 blocks here. Like, okay, they gave me an extra block for a reason. I need to figure out what that reason is. I will say there, folks, though I have played this game before, it has been a few years. It's been over a decade since I last played this game. Maybe even 2 decades, I don't know. Last time I played it, I feel like I may have been in high school. Come here, you. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Is that supposed to be water? It looks like polluted sky. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they didn't really do much to the water. it does look just like poison gas, but yes, that is supposed to be water. Granted, it's probably stagnant water. Maybe that's why it's green. Because that water doesn't look like it's moved in, well, probably centuries. This water probably hasn't even moved since then. So, yeah, maybe it's, maybe the water really is that bad. Hold still, you. Since you ain't looking, yoink. I love pot-shotting from afar. Alright, soul. Go into the gullet. I'm gonna snag this. It's not a moth dog, there is a lampy moth dog. Barking moth is the closest there is to lampy moth dog. Wait, what? Did this originally come out on the PS1 or PS2? It did originally come out on the PS1. This is what the graphics looked like originally on the PS1. Very blocky, very squarish. Considering that, yeah, PS1 graphics, it would have a polygon. But now they updated this thing last year. And I want to say, looks really good. I want to say it came out really well. All right, door opening time. I love opening doors. Just gonna stand right here. What you gonna do about it? Come on, come on. Into the thingy. Can't believe that worked. All right, next one. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Absolutely phenomenal. Hold still. Oh. Let's try that again. One more time. Oh, we were back on the classic graphics. Hold on a minute. Series started on the PS1, but I think the version of this game was PS2. Wait, what do you mean this version of the game? Okay, let's see. Series started on PS1, but I think this version of this game was PS2. Okay, so this version actually came out in 2000, or yeah, this version of the game came out in 2023. So this one was on the, I believe they had a version of this for the Switch and all the other modern consoles, with the exception of, when I say modern consoles, I mean the last generation consoles, maybe not the current one. But there was a more updated, or a slightly less updated version. It looked better than the PS2 or the PS1, but it also didn't look like this. Also, I'm looking at this part like, wow, they kind of got lazy on this one. Maybe they couldn't fix it. I'm gonna assume that there was nothing they could do about this part, but really showing. Wait. Okay, why does it look better? Why does it look better in the OG version? Is it just me? Am I a little crazy, or does it look better on the OG version? Because I'm looking at this in comparison to that. You know what? It's probably fine. Also, welcome on in there, Outcast Chicken. How you be? I hope you're having a good day there, buddy. You mean it didn't come out on the Wii U? Oh my god. Get out of here, PT. Now, where am I supposed to go again? Maybe it's this thing. Maybe I'm supposed to move this. Nope, it's not that. I'll be taking this back, because we're real close to something. But I gotta find my way there. Flip switch. Obviously, nothing's gonna happen, because something needs to be... Oh, there they are. Okay, it's not that. Alright, let me go explore a bit. Button. Oh, down I go. The OG texture is better, but the remaster is sharper. Yeah, I can agree with that. Holy moly, that was a person. Wait a second. Okay, I done accidentally killed a person. Okay, whoops. Well, now I guess people are gonna be my enemy from this point forward. Because if I'm correct, I think there was a mission here where if I didn't kill anybody, they would start worshipping Raziel like a god. But since I just accidentally killed somebody, that's probably not going to happen anymore. And all I can say is, whoops. That was not the intent. I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles. Alright. We gotta find something that... Okay, so I guess that works. That's one down. I guess I didn't really have to do anything else. Alright, let's see. Lampy with PS1 texture model when? When I could get the 3D model rig. Then I'll probably ask Kim about that. Like, hey, how are you with making polygons? Can you make that happen? Accidentally. Look, I didn't even see the person. That's not my fault. Like, there was literally nobody that... Like, I didn't see anybody, and then Raziel just aimed. And I assumed that he was aiming at a vampire, so I was like, okay, yeah, you know what? Let's just go, let's go shish kebab this person. And then I heard the scream. Realized it wasn't a vampire. It definitely was not a vampire. This is where the mistake happened. And there's that spear. When moths never thought of... Oh, let's see. Accidentally. When moths are never thought of as able to fly, maybe. Wait, what? Oh, I came back here again. What am I doing back here? Oh, button. Let me see here. Well, the gears are turning. So maybe I just need to head backwards again. Well, you weren't supposed to see me, but since you're here, we just shish kebab again. Yoink. And in the soul it goes. I'll be taking my stick back. And it's time to head on up the... Oh, wait. Hold on a minute. Wait. Well. There goes my stick. That's okay. Oh, vampire. Hold on a minute there, vampire. Let me go see if there's something to kill you with. Not that I could find. So you know what? Here's the idea. You come here a minute. Oh wait, there's a hole down here. All right, you wait right there. Let me go find a weapon. What's this cave? Oh no, we're just back up. Wait. Or further down? Okay. Wait, is that fire? That's all I needed to see. Let me get that fire. I can't do anything with this yet. I gotta bring that lever. Yeah, I gotta bring that elevator further down. Okay. How do I go about that? Maybe further down the cave. Nope. I know exactly what that is. So it's not that one. Let me see. Is that vampire again? Oh, that's another vampire. I don't need that one either. You know what? Maybe there is something I'm supposed to do down there. Come here, you. Let me beat you up for a minute. Because I need you to stay right there. I need you to not bother me while I go take care of something. You stay right there. I'm gonna pull this. Hey, you're not supposed to wake up yet. You're supposed to stay right there. All right, you stay, just gonna slap you silly for a minute. All right, you stay in the corner. You stay in the corner and then nobody gets hurt, all right? All right, you stay right there. Be a good little vampire and not cause any trouble. Okay, I don't understand this. You know what? I think I know what I gotta do. Are there any souls floating around? There is a soul floating around. Perfect. I'm gonna nab that. Go back to the real world. I'm gonna take that stick, and then I'm gonna get rid of that pesky vampire that's been bugging me all day. Come here, you. Where'd you go? Left you in one of these corners. There you are. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Now, what was I doing again? Guess that's what I need to find out. Let's go over here. Back up here. God, this has been forever.
Hi, Lampy. How are you doing? I hope things have been going well for you. 11 months of Lampy fun and chaos. Cheers to you and your accomplishments. Keep being awesome.
Yo, Umbra, thank you for the 11 months. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome on in. How you be? I hope you're having a good day there, friend. And holy cow, let's give a shout out to Umbra. If you haven't checked them out, I highly recommend that you do. They play a good variety of games. If you're a fan of Pokemons, this is a good place to go. I'm good to see it there. And as for things, it's had its ups, it's had its downs. So far I'm trying to just figure things out right now. I'll explain more about that one on Tuesday or so. What's that sound? But yeah, I hope you're having a good day there, buddy. And welcome on in there, Menexus. How you be? Let's give a shout out to Menexus as well. They're currently doing a re-debut thingy. They're currently, I was gonna say details, and then I realized, wait, nope, I gotta shut up. That's the most I could say, is that they're having a re-debut, and that's about all you need to know. Go check it out when you get the chance. Hey, another vampire. Come here, you. I'm gonna go beat you up for a minute. And since you're gonna be stuck in that corner, you can't leave. Yeah. Hoping the best for you, Lampy? Yeah, it'll probably be fine. It's just a minor setback. I'll figure something out. No, the stick. Give me my stick. It's stuck in the wall. You win this round, vampire. All right. You win this round. All right, let's head on back down, because maybe that's what I need to do. I'm good, Lampy. How are you? It could be better. Could be worse. It's manageable. I just gotta... Okay, so I just gotta start, I gotta finish off my current commission so I could, start promoting more again. They're almost there. They're almost out of the way. But I definitely need to start working on that part. I need to put all of that, what's the words I'm looking for? Oh, that's what I've been trying to... That's what I needed to do for this one. But yeah, I just need to, get ready for more work. Prepare more work and all of that stuff. That's basically it for now. My brain is also fried. I haven't moved, or I haven't slept. Okay, I slept a little bit, but I went to sleep like around 6 or 7, and I woke up around 10. So I'm pretty sure I need sleep. Also, before this stream, I drew this whole Soul Reaver asset, which I'm thinking about, or not thinking about. I'm gonna be putting this this spectral sword from Soul Reaver onto the whatchamacallit page, the coffee page, this coming week. All right, with those 4 pillars down, that is 4 pillars, right? Nope, not yet. 1 more pillar to go. Technically, not even a pillar. I think that's just called a support. I know there's a specific word for that support, but I don't know what it is. Either way, 1 more. And then everything comes crashing down. I started to realize something as I've gotten older, is that this game, I've started to overthink. As I remember when I was younger, I didn't have any struggle with this part. I just followed the boxes. Like, okay, box right here. Let me just go move box until something happened. As I've gotten older, I'm just sitting here thinking, okay, this has to revolve around something. Maybe there's a part that I'm missing, instead of just actually going to the thing that I need to get to. I've been doing all right, enjoying my time off from work and relaxing. Yo, nice. That's what's up. I think I heard a vampire, but you know what? Not important right now. Vampire? Pfft, I don't need it. Let's just drop this over here. There we go. And with that dropped, the door should be open. Wrong direction. That away. Which, not gonna lie, even back in the day, this looked like a very terrifying environment. Especially since it gets very, very red the closer you get. Oh, there it is. I was wondering for a second, like, isn't it supposed to get more red as you go further down the road? And yep, there it is. Letting you know danger's afoot. As for what kind of danger, let's go find out.
Show yourself, creature.
Do you not recognize me, brother? Am I so changed?
Melchiah?
Yes, brother. You should have stayed where the master sent you, Raziel. You will find Nosgoth less pleasant than you remember.
What has become of my clan? Answer me, little brother, or I will beat an answer from your horrid lips.
Everyone is afraid, sibling. You awake to a world of fear. These times of change are so unsettling. Do you think I feel no revulsion for this form? Do you believe for a moment that our Lord would risk his empire upon an upstart inheritance?
Enough riddles. What are you saying?
You are the last to die.
Alright, to simplify what on earth that conversation was about, one, Raziel just realized that's the general, one of the generals of Kane's empire, aka one of his fellow brothers in arms. Two, he looks fugly, absolutely fugly, because he's just been grafting. Yeah, he's just been grafting. You thought Godric the Grafted was bad with his grafting? Yeah, this guy literally had to, you know, make his entire body out of, well, bodies. At least with Godric, he still had his face intact. This guy is just all corpse. Like, he ain't even got legs anymore. He had to replace that with spinal, or with rib cages. Just got a tail of rib cage now. Got a whole human body for a shoulder. Not even for a shoulder, like part of his shoulder. That's how bad it is. And the worst of it all, the most disgusting, the most reviling, the most horrid, the most repugnant of features about him is that he's got feet for fingers. He's got feet for fingertips. Ugh. That is a truly appalling abomination. Now, with that being said, now that we got the whole this person's so ugly, not even his mama would want to touch him sort of thing going on, what he just explained was, of course Kane's gonna give him some lousy gifts. Of course he's gonna make sure that every single one of his generals doesn't have the best of abilities, because he doesn't want any of them to dare match his strength. And Raziel, with his gifts, didn't really have too many flaws to his ability, so him and his people had to go. Because Kane ain't risking his entire empire on some new vampires being able to best him in terms of ability. No. If one of them looked relatively close to matching his strength, he's getting rid of them. And that's exactly what he did to Raziel, is what Melchiah is telling you. So, let's see. So he was grafting whole vampires onto him to fill the holes in his skin? Not even just fill the holes in his skin, fill everything. Just replace whatever he didn't have with... Just replace, yeah, basically replace what he didn't have with body part. And I guess there weren't any big enough legs out there for him. So it's just kind of like, yeah, no. Also, ads have started, so you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into the spectral plane. We're gonna show you something very nifty. You can't escape him in the spectral plane. Apparently, he's got a little bit of half and half going on there. Where the soul? Oh, there you are. Soul, come here a minute before Melchiah gets back. There we go. We're gonna wait a minute on that. We're gonna come back to it all. Feet for hands? Yeah. Ugh. Just. Ugh. Hey, yo, we talking about vamps? We are talking about vamps. I see you're about to see a very disgusting vampire. Is that my darling Raziel? It's. Of course Raziel would be. It's because he's got baggage, isn't it? We haven't gotten to the point of all the baggage about Raziel, but we did get to the part about him being tossed into the pool. And folks, go check out Icy. Really awesome people. Really good friend here in the channel. Really amazing people. And they also do stream it from time to time. Go check them out when you get the chance. I highly recommend it. But yeah, Icy. What we were talking about earlier was vampires, but not the vampires you would like, because he's got feet for hands. Not even feet for hands, feet for fingertips. Look at him. Nasty. Appalling creature. Absolutely just ugh. Also, by the way, folks, we can't kill him under conventional means. Not gonna lie, I like the OG version better. He's a lot more fleshy in comparison to this one. He's a lot more skeletal, a lot more shelled. But I guess when you look at his face up close, it does look like he's got a shell for a face. Stop walking like that. That's nasty. All right. Man, what a butterfinger. Oh my god. Anyway, so here's something that I learned a long time ago. Because when me and my brothers first played this game, we were stuck. We could not figure it out. We thought, okay, pull the lever. Nothing. We thought, lure him into the center, then pull the lever. Still nothing. And we even thought, maybe punch him. Clearly, punching him does not work. As you can tell right there, fighting him hand-to-hand, fist-to-fist combat, it's doing nothing. Not even causing any blood. And one bite absolutely devastates us. So, that is not the route. That is not the method. What is the method? Well, let's go get the soul right quick. Let's get out of here. Turns out, after all these years of trying to fight him, trying to run around, trying to figure out what exactly it is to weaken him in some way, shape, or form, turns out there is a window. And in that window, you're supposed to hop through it. Use the lever. This entire time, it literally took us years to get to this point because we had no clue. Alright, goodbye there. That there were windows in this level because, you know, you see the entire place. Who would have suspected there was windows in an underground torture chamber? Why would there be windows in an underground torture chamber? We just kept running around. Plus, sometimes those windows do kind of look like they blend in with everything. It wasn't until I just got bored one day and I just started hopping. Jumping, trying to figure out everything on every wall, and then all of a sudden, like, I'd see that happen. And then I just called my brothers over, like, I figured it out, but I figured it out. Because before that, we honestly had no clue. And then once we saw the lever, that's when we understood. We just gotta wait for him. 3, 2, 1. Alright, goodbye now. Oh, wait. Ah. You know what? This is fine. Yeah. Up we go. And you stay right there. Now I'm just gonna go pull this lever right quick.
Tell me, Melchiah, where can I find Cain?
The Master is beyond your reach, Raziel. He makes himself known when he sees fit, not when commanded.
Time to make paste.
I'm released.
Very flamboyant soul, I must say. Very pink.
You have done well, Raziel.
Am I reduced to this? A ghoul? A fratricide?
Elevated, Raziel, not reduced. Consuming Melchiah's soul has endowed you with a new gift. Insubstantial barriers such as these are no impediment to you in the spectral realm. Will yourself to pass through, and you shall.
Alright, time to start phasing. Also, Lampy, want to hear something funny? Yo, what's up there, Icy? What's the funny? Rancor Gate Skewer, sad for the pet. Yeah, I mean, the Rancor kind of had it coming. It didn't, but it's easier to cope with it. At least with the Rancor, it only took one try. For Melchiah, he had to go through it twice. And then get turned into paste. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Rancor got the better end of the stick. Even if they both died, I think the Rancor got the better end of the stick. Rat. All right, rat time it is. Welcome on. Or yeah, let's see. Thank you for redeeming rat there, Nev. I greatly appreciate that. Let's add a rat to the screen. Also, hold on a minute. Let's put that. Then we put here because the rat always seems to pop up mad for some reason. So if we just push the A or the 1 button now it's good. Which, by the way, there, folks. If you like the rat that you see on the screen, you can get this rat available on the Etsy page and the vgen page for a very, very affordable cost. Only $10 and you get your very own rat model, which comes with a lot of different features. It comes with mad face, sad face, red eyes, as per usual. It also comes with... Wait, wrong button. We're gonna have to do this anyway. Chinchilla mode. Hold on a minute. There we go, chinchilla mode. Ignore the car. It could also be a rat, or, you know, just white rat if you like. We can also turn it into the kingpin, because that's always funny. And it also has quadruped mode. And yes, this also applies to just regular rat model as well. Now hold on a minute. Let me try to figure out what button was it to... Yep, there we go. That's gonna switch to the car. There we go. We're all set. Now let's put that back to quadruped. Oh, right. Let me switch back over there, put that back over there, switch that over there. All right, we're back. So, if you'd like your very own rat model, you can get that on the Etsy and the vgen. Just put !Etsy or !VGen, and you can find the rat and pick one up for your very own today. And before we forget, one last thing. Rat. There we go. And we're good. We're gonna toss this right over here. There we go. There's the rat. All right, let me see. My aunt watched me and my cousin play this game, and she has a crush on Kane. Kane? Okay, you know what? I'm not okay, I'm a little surprised, but then I thought about it like, wait. People like monsters. Kane is technically a monster. He's like a monster man. He's more man than monster, but there's still some very monstrous features on him, but he still has humanoid features on him as well, so yeah, I could kind of see it, I guess. They also made sure to give him a really good voice, so yeah, I guess, I suppose I could see it. Took him, or yeah, it's... Yeah, okay. Also, what on earth? Hold on a minute. I seem to have lost control of the controller. Okay, there we go. And we're back. You know what? Now that I think about it, let me head in the opposite direction of the danger cave. Let me head this way. Nice rear view eyes. Thank you, I greatly appreciate that. I hear more vampires, but I ain't here for that. But I will take the stick. Alright, off we go. Where is... What direction am I trying to go now? You know what? This away. You leave me alone, you crazy vampire. I ain't here for this.
Return to the sanctuary of the clans, Raziel. Melchiah's soul has endowed you with the means to gain entry. Beware, however. This hollow derelict is abandoned, but not uninhabited.
So in simplified terms, I gotta go find an abandoned I gotta go find an abandoned fortress, an abandoned house that is infested. Vampire infestation and all that. Oh wait, I know where I am. I know where I gotta go. Open door. This one. And there goes my stick. Okay. Goodbye, stick. Yeah, this is the right spot. Not relevant. I could leave that one alone. You, on the other hand, how are you for a minute? Alright, you're beaten up. I can leave. Yeah. Toss him over there right quick. Beat him up some more. Hey! Yo, Canlis, thank you for the 10. Wait, why? Canlis, save your money. Also, happy birthday. It may have been a month late, but happy birthday there, Canlis. Everybody wish Canlis a happy birthday. Never ask why. I'm always gonna ask why. Like, doesn't matter what the situation is, I'm always gonna ask why. Also, Symbiotic Void, thank you for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome on in. How you be? I hope you're having a good day there, friend. And everybody stopping by from Symbiotic Void's stream. Also, let's give a shout out first. Yeah. How was the Helldivers? I hope it went well. I hope you had a lot of fun. And everybody stopping by from Symbiotic Void's stream. Hi, my name is Lampy, small-time illustrator, football-sized moth. I do a lot of drawing streams, occasional gaming streams, and sometimes live 2D rigging streams. And today is one of those drawing or gaming streams we're playing one of my old favorites, Legacy of Kain. It got a remake last year, and I wanted to play this game. It's been a forever. I wanted to try out the new remake, see what the graphics were all about, all of that craziness. And I hope y'all enjoy your day. I hope y'all enjoy your stay. And if you gotta take care of things, go take care of those things. Never feel bad about raiding a run, because that's what raids are all about. But besides, Crown, I greatly appreciate that. I hope you enjoy your stay. Looks like rain. I see. Understandable. Have a nice day. Let's see. I don't know why my aunt liked him so much. I think it was because she liked his voice. Well, you'll see with Kain soon enough. He has for those of you here, you'll see Kain and you'll see, yeah, he has a pretty good voice. I can see that. Saw you were playing Soul Reaver and I had to pop in. I see you were a Legacy of Kain fan as well. What game did you start off with? Did you play Blood Omen or was it Soul Reaver? Or did you play Defiance? Oh, so welcome on in there, Dark Leo. How you be? Hope you're having a good day there, buddy. I came back to Chaos. Indeed. They started a hype train. Somebody help. But why ask why? Old slogan. Oh, but why ask why? Old slogan for Bud Dry. Good question. Good question. I'm always going to ask why. Good? Nice, nice, nice. I'm glad to hear. I need to play the remake. You should. Like, just for the graphical updates alone, like, I think it's well worth jumping into this game. Also, check it out. They let you relive the old style too if you wanted to. Like, if you want to just look and compare the two, you can do that. Although I will say there are certain parts where they definitely, I'm assuming either they couldn't do much or they just didn't feel like doing anything about it. But yeah, there were certain parts where they kind of just left it where it was. Hey, hey, hey. Ah, they stole the soul. Come here. You're the soul then. Hey, no, come back here. Stop running away from me. There we go. Right, I gotta phase through. But yeah, let me see. It was Soul Reaver, older cousin, wouldn't let me play the other ones we had. Or the other ones he had. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Enhance your stamina, enabling you to prolong your material manifestation. Gather 5 to complete the emblem, and thereby augment your strength.
Alright, gotta collect 5 pieces of Exodia. Got it. Let's see. Did you see the Noel versus... Oh, Okay, so I saw that video for obvious reasons. Genshin character. I was like, okay, let me go see this video. As for lore things going on in that video, I probably missed it because I haven't kept up with Genshin since the last part of the Archon quest for, what was that one called? Natlin. Yeah, I haven't kept up with it since Natlin. So unfortunately, I kind of left it where it was. But I thought it was a funny video nonetheless. But Soul Reaver inspired a lot of edgy characters and designs. True. I mean, dude with mask. Flesh body. Fun fact there, folks. Raziel is practically naked. It just doesn't seem like much because the water kind of dissolved everything. But when you really think about it, turns out he's walking around with no pants. Off you go. Now for you. And again, I think this vampire's also walking around with no pants. Or are these vampires walking around pantsless? I know this is the end of the world, but at least a little bit of common decency. At least Raziel had pants before they got burned away. Why did his why did his clothes burn away? That's the part I don't understand now that I think about it. Like, his cloak... Yeah, his cloak stayed. Even his wings. Despite the fact that, you know, he should be all vampire, it's managed to survive. But his leather pants? Nope. Like, literally everything. His gloves, his shoe things. Are those shoes? Do they count as shoes? I don't know what those are. Do they count as shoes? Vampire... You know what? His leg warmer. His sleeves, his leg warmers, his cloak, even his tattered vampire wings survived, but leather pants? Nope, the water took off with that. I don't understand now that I think about it. The soul cheeks are strong. You're not the first one to notice it. Earlier today, somebody mentioned how Raziel was modestly caked up. Okay, let's see. It's not too deep, just two maids duking it out. Oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough. I thought there was actual lore behind it, because you mentioned something about lore relevant. Okay, let me see. Technically, Lampy is clothesless. True. So, we almost got the Raziel cosplay 100%. We got the sword, and that's about it. But to be fair, Raziel doesn't have much to begin with. How does one pants a moth? Well, you see, first a moth has to have pants. So one does not pants a moth because you can't pants a moth that doesn't have pants. Yeah. Now you are coming with me, and I'm tossing you into the pool. Hey. No being tricky about... Hey, what the... Okay, I will say there's a major flaw in this game. I don't know what it is, but even if you hold the button... it will just toss it like that. It'll just toss him, like, without you... It'll just automatically toss him, even if you don't want him tossed. I don't know why they do that. True. Lampy, you're nude? Look, What I do in the privacy of my own stream is my business. You came to this stream. That's on you. That's your fault. Great, there's no weapons. All right, come here. Follow me for a minute. Come on. Chase down. Down, chase. Hey, what the? Come on. We're not done yet. Come here. Come here a minute. Don't you stick your tongue at me. Don't you hiss. Just gotta toss you at the wall. Gonna nab you right quick. Gonna toss you over. Alley-oop. Don't worry, bro. It's just a prank. It's just a prank, bro. Oh, I just realized I kind of have to switch over to this realm. Gotta steal that soul anyway. Alright, let's see. It's based on Ugg boots, only oversized, and those were based on moccasin. So what you're saying is Raziel is walking around in moccasin. Or Uggs, if you will. Oversized Uggs. You know what? Fair. I have less respect for this character. All right, off we go. And there are the doors. Now it's time for some Shakespeare. Let's go. It's time for the legendary debate of pants versus no pants.
Raziel.
Cain.
The abyss has been unkind.
I am your creation, Cain. Now, as before, you criticize your own work. What have you done with my clan, degenerate? You have no right.
What I have made, I can also destroy, child.
Damn you, Cain! You are not God! This act of genocide is unconscionable!
Conscience? You dare to speak to me of conscience? Only when you have felt the full gravity of choice should you dare question my judgment. Your lifespan is a flicker compared to the mass of doubt and regret that I have borne since Mortanius first turned me from the light.
Mortanius is the name of the necromancer.
The fate of the world hangs dependent on the advisedness of my every deed. Can you even begin to conceive what action you would take in my position?
I would choose integrity, Cain.
Look around you, Raziel. See what has become of our empire. Witness the end of an age. The clans scattered to the corners of Nosgoth. This place has outlasted its usefulness. As have you.
The Soul Reaver, Cain's ancient blade, older than any of us and 1,000 times more deadly. The legends claimed that the blade was possessed and thrived by devouring the souls of its victims. For all our bravado, we knew what it meant when Cain drew the Soul Reaver in anger. It meant you were dead.
Oh, barely got him. Okay. Where are you now? Where are you now, you crazy vampire? Of course you'd be across the way. Alright, back to the fight. Anyway, well, actually, you know what? Since we're here, let's talk about the whole situation, what just happened right now. The whole conversation that Cain just had with Raziel. Well, obviously, Raziel asked him what happened to his clan. Cain just specifically, without actually saying it, just basically told him, your clan, that was my clan. Now, what the? You're not. Another one ain't supposed to be here. You're supposed to let me talk. Out of the way, you. I am busy right now. I am speaking. So anyway, he just basically let them know, yeah, I'll wipe them out. Can't have them running around here and all that. And then Raziel obviously telling them, you can't be playing God like that, that's messed up. And Cain letting him know. Basically, without exactly saying it, but he's basically just telling them the whole thing that happened in Legacy of Cain about how he was kind of left with, oh, that's what it was. Since Raziel mentioned how he was unconscionable, Cain lets him know, like, let me know when you have the world hanging in the balance based off of your choice, whether you just throw your life away for it, or you decide to, you know, actually live. Then you let me know how that turns out for you there, friend. Oh, I could just pause it like that. And Raziel saying, nah, I would be the bigger man. And then, well, Cain just looking at it like, all right, punk. Ah. Like, you want to be the bigger man? And then he pulls out his sword. Or if you will, the belt. These dudes look like small soldiers. This is what I meant earlier about how the graphics, though they got updated, they still have to work with, you know, the models. The models that they have in tow. Gotcha. Take that, you schmuck. Slapped across the face, that's what I did. Ow.
So it unfolds, and we are a step closer to our destinies.
I swore I saw a glint of satisfaction in Cain's eye when the Soul Reaver was destroyed. I did not understand the game that Cain was playing. Knew the finishing move.
From this moment and ever afterward, you and this blade are inextricably bound. Soul Reaver and Reaver of Souls, your destinies are intertwined. By destroying the sword, you have liberated it from its corporeal prison and restored it to its true form.
Why does it still flash like that? Avert your eyes, people.
Its energy unbound.
That...
No longer a physical blade, it can only manifest itself in the material realm when your strength is fully restored. Once manifest, it will sustain you.
I'm not gonna lie to you, folks. That red flashing was not originally there, or at least that I don't believe it was.
Another of Cain's creatures come to taunt this bound specter.
I did not intend to disturb your rest.
Rest. A body is needed for sleep. Flesh and bones are required to recline. No, child. All I may do is watch and remember, ceaselessly conscious as this wretched world's history unfurls. Ghastly past, insufferable future, are they one and the same? Am I always here?
How have you come to haunt these pillars?
Cain refused the sacrifice. The pillar of balance, corrupted to its core, stands as a monument to his blind ambition. Now these pillars serve only to bind me here, my prison and eternal home, thanks to the avarice of your master, Cain.
That bastard can claim no allegiance from me.
Then we share a common foe, Raziel. Return here when you have need. Ariel remembers what others have forgotten.
So folks, you remember that Scion of Balance that I mentioned earlier that talked to Cain about sacrificing himself?
Far in the eastern mountains, a stifled titan stands in mute surrender, unwilling host to a parasitic swarm.
Yeah, that's her. Also, Lakuda, welcome on in. How you be? I hope you're having a good day there, buddy. Going to head off to bed, Night Moth. Happy time zone and streaming Lampy Army. All right, there. Symbiotic, I greatly appreciate you stopping by. You go get, and I thank you again for the raid. You go get that sleep, you go get that rest. Speaking of which, I need to go get that sleep and rest, as a matter of fact, real soon. I was actually planning on calling it a stream, calling it a night, the moment we got to this point, because I thought this is a good spot to, you know, leave things off on. We got to meet Cain. We got the Soul Reaver. We killed, or we technically beat 2 bosses. Story-wise, we lost that second fight. Also, in case you're wondering, wait, why did the sword just blow up when he struck that down on you? And what do you mean by now our destinies unfold? We'll find out about that one later. It'll make much more sense the further down we go. Also, thank you for the hydrate. I greatly appreciate it. And thank you for the stretch there, Brina. And welcome on in there, Lunar. How you be? Vampires, we talk about Dio versus Alucard again? Nah, we left that one alone. That one, we talked about that as much as we could. But yeah, I think we're done with the Dio versus Alucard talk. Also, let's give a shout out to Lakuna. Go check out Lunar. They haven't started streaming yet, but they're in the works on that. Oh, right. I also forgot to mention. Well, I'll talk about that one on Tuesday when we're working on the animation again. Right now, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's only 9:30. But I really did feel like this is a good spot to leave it for now. Because, I mean, well, I honestly don't know what else. I mean, I know there's the next level, but that next level is gonna take a while. And I feel like that's what the next stream should be. So we'll leave it here for now. I apologize if this was a rather short stream. I didn't really have... I actually thought a lot of this would have taken a lot longer to do. One, I thought the explanation of Blood Omen 1 would have taken forever, and I thought the second half would have, or, you know, the actual gameplay would have taken a while to get to this point. But yeah, it turns out, no, we kind of ran through it. It's alright. We'll work on the next one next time. I'll be back with this game on Sunday. Oh, right. So, I'll be back on Tuesday to continue the fire animation and talk about a few things, because there's a lot of things that I want to bring up. As for the Soul Reaver sword, or for the asset that you see on the screen right now, I will be having that one on the coffee page later on this week. I'm hoping to get that one on the page by Tuesday at the very least. So, if you were ever planning on playing Soul Reaver, and if you ever wanted a Soul Reaver sword for your PNG or your Live 2D model, we'll have this one available absolutely free. So, yeah, there you go. I'll be back with Soul Reaver on Sunday. And yeah, that's about it. Let's go find someone to raid. Let's see who is on at this hour. Also, if you'd like to keep up with the channel, go check out the link page over here. We got a lot of different things going on. Or yeah, we got a lot of different pages and sites where you could find out when we stream again, what time we're going to be on, what sort of works and projects that we showcase later down the road. You can find out all about that on those socials. We got the Blue Skies and the Twitters if you're on either one of those two. And let's go see who is on at this hour that we could drop everybody off with. I have a couple of ideas. I definitely have a couple of ideas. You know what? Let me see something right quick. No, they aren't on anymore? That's okay. I know another person we could raid into. We're gonna drop you folks off with another person that does art. We're gonna continue the spooky aesthetic from vampire ghost to from one ghost to another. There we go. That's the perfect way to go. Wait, what was that? Yo, Chaos Puppy, thank you for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, I guess we're here for but there's nothing I can really do at this point at the moment. Yo, Chaos Puppy, I apologize. We were gonna raid on out. Everybody go check out Chaos Puppy. Really amazing streams. Really high energy. Very, very funny stuff. They play a good variety of games. They also do a lot of voice acting stuff. It's a really fun time over there. I'm sorry there, Chaos Puppy. I apologize. But folks, go support the Chaos Puppy. They play, they're just really amazing people. Just really awesome folks. Go check them out. And everybody stopping by from Chaos Puppy's stream. Hi, my name is Lampy, small-time illustrator, football-sized moth. I do a lot of drawing streams, occasional gaming streams, and sometimes some live 2D rigging streams. And today is one of those drawing streams. Oh, for crying out loud. Yo, Lil, welcome on in. How you be? I was gonna call it right now, but I don't know what to do now. We literally just got two raids. Let's give a shout out to Liliana. Go check them out. Also great people. Hope your stream was great. Fair. Oh, I was going to bed anyways? Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. But yeah. Stream things were well. Things are good. Oh, stream was great. We explained the whole origin. Yeah, we explained the whole story of Legacy of Kain. Then Blood Omen. Then we got to play Soul Reaver. We just beat 2 bosses, and I looked at this as the perfect time to call it up or call it a night, because 2 things: 1, I'm extremely tired, and 2, this seemed like the perfect cutting off point before we move on to the next vampires that we need to hunt down. So yeah, folks, go check out Chaos Puppy. Go check out Liliana. They both amazing streams, really funny people. Let's also give a shout out to Toshi, because I see Toshi. We're gonna toss a shout out to Toshi too. You can't hide, Toshi. You can't hide. Let's see. It was more chaos in Repo. Fair. I'm never gonna get out of here, am I? I missed the Legacy of Kain lore drop. Yeah. Welcome on in there, Blobby. And Mooney, thank you for the raid. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to leave, am I? Let's give a shout out to Mooney. Go check out Mooney. Very chill streams. Very funny environment. Really great people. Also, Chew Puff and Ike Volo. Or Ike Volt? Ike Volt? You let me know. Thank you for the follows. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the Moth Crew. I hope you enjoy your stay. By the way, you're Lampies now. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. And everybody stopping by from Lil and Mooney's streams. I'm Hi, my name is Lampy, small-time illustrator, full-size moth. I do a lot of drawing streams, occasional gaming streams, and sometimes a live 2D rigging streams. And today is one of those drawing streams. Today, we were playing Legacy of Kain. We just talked about the lore. We talked about the lore about Blood Omen. We played a little bit of Soul Reaver. And yeah, I was gonna call it here. And I apologize that we just got 3 raids, but I was dedicated to this being the cutoff point. So I didn't shout her out right. Wait, what? Oh yeah, you're right, I didn't. Wait, how did I accidentally shouted out someone named Mooney? My bad. There we go. We got the proper shout out. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Moonwitch raid, Moonwitch raid. Thank you. Thank you for the clarification there. Yeah, thank you for the clarification there, Lil. Get her properly? Thank you for reminding me. But yeah, I'm still gonna have to call it a day. Here's who we're gonna raid. I apologize, everybody who's here. Raid train. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's just call the raid message raid train. Raid train. Use those. Yeah, there you go. Use whatever emotes you like for the raid train, and I apologize. We're gonna call it here. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you again for the raids. I sincerely apologize. If you'd like to keep up with the channel, or not keep up with the channel, if you'd like to support the channel, you can go check out the link page. We got affordable models on the Etsy page. We got free stuff on the coffee page. We got merch. Okay, about the merch, I'm gonna be switching that to what's it called? Fourth wall. So don't worry about the merch page. And if you or someone you know is looking for emotes, assets, character sheets, character concepts, live 2D models, both big and small, just the art or just the rig, or animations, you can either contact me directly or go to the vgen page. Every little bit helps, because any commission or any support that I could get from those pages goes to keeping the channel up and also keep a roof over my head. So if you like to support, I greatly appreciate that. Save your money though. With that being said, thank you all for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. Always remember, you're all awesome in your own way, because you folks make these streams of this community what it is. It's awesome chatting with you folks, cracking jokes, brainstorming, and all that. And if you lurk, that's great too. The fact that you took the time out of your day to have this bug rambling on means more to me than you could possibly imagine. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Moth tax, no moth tax. All right, you all take care now. Goodbye, everybody. Pen spin. Oh, no pen. Don't worry about it.